Hey, what's going on, guys? Big D here, and welcome back to the Town Hall 10 Let's Play. Today we're going to be exploring a different type dragon attack strategy at Town Hall 10, and that's going to be the Electron Dragloon. Because of the recent nerf to the lightning spell when they added some hit points to the Town Hall 10 level of air defenses, I decided to go ahead and try some different dragon attack strategies to see if they would work. So today we're going to be trying out that Electron Dragloon. Let's try to get on in here, and we'll Coco Loon over here. We're going to try to get one single out for sure. That's going to be the goal, because singles are a dragon's worst nightmare at Town Hall 10. Let's go ahead and get both of these clones in, rage, and we're going to drop that blimp right over the queen. Hopefully the Electro Dragon can take out that queen. We'll go ahead and poison over her. Oh, a little late on the poison, but we got her down nonetheless. Can we get another shot off? No, the Electro Dragon does not get an extra shot off. Let's send in another balloon right here and a dragon maybe to take care of all of this stuff. And you know what? We can actually potentially get our heroes into here. And if we can, yeah, there we go. We'll get both of these running in here and try to get this air defense taken out with the queen, as long as she does go inside. I'm not sure that she will, but let's go ahead and pop the king's ability nice and early, and maybe she'll walk inside the walls here. Come on, maybe. No, she is not, but she can still potentially get the air defense. And if that is the case, we can start our dragons from in front of the heroes behind this sweeper here. So let's see, the king, I shouldn't have popped his ability so early, but you know what? It is okay. Let's go ahead and send in the dragons nice and early here ahead of the queen, because we want to try to save her as much as we can. She is going to take care of that air defense. Go ahead and pop her ability early. We'll freeze over this air defense and single target Inferno and rage these dragons up and see if we can push into the town hall. This is not working quite as well as I thought it would, but I think we should be able to triple. We have a lot of dragons up. They're going to get down the second single here. And the queen is still up, helping push through this side of the base as well. So she's going to get some damage into the core. There's only really two things that are going to stop these dragons, and that's this X-bow firing on them, as well as the air defense. So the dragons really need to push through here and get through this backside. The queen is still up. She should take down the town hall as well as the wizard tower inside of here. Honestly, if the X-bow would go down, that would be the best thing that could happen. The queen can get through the rest of the base. There's only 2 dragons left, and my queen's going to have a bit of a hard time pushing through the back end here. I don't think we're going to triple on this one. Dragons are going to die off, and the queen's going to be left alone to contend with this X-bow, and she just doesn't have enough health to take it down. She is going to die off to the X-bow and the wizard tower combination, but we end up with a lot of the loot, and that's really what we need. Of course, we do want to triple, but we really just came in here for the loot. So we get 594,000 gold, 567,000 elixir, and 4,800 dark elixir. Not quite all of it, but really close. So I am satisfied with that, and we got a 91% 2-star. So we're going to try to make this work again. You know what? Let's request another Electron, but let's drop the poison spell, because that's really from the Electron that I use with my Lalo, and with dragons, you don't really need a poison. So we're going to try to take another freeze with that, and maybe that'll help us out in getting some extra freeze time on Infernos or sweepers and such. So we're gonna go ahead and request this and train up another one of these. I guess really I can train it from here, since I don't have the wall breakers in the original army composition. That's okay. Don't really need to change any of that. So we're gonna wait on the clan council troops, and we'll go back out for another raid and hopefully get the triple. All right, after 15 minutes of nexting, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this base. I can't find anything better. I think I need to drop some trophies, because Master League is not the place to be right now for a Town Hall 10. So we're gonna go ahead and hit this one right here, and I'm hoping to get a single and maybe 2 air defenses. That might be a little bit ambitious, but that's what we're gonna try for. We're gonna go ahead and freeze this and then drop this blimp in. Hopefully I can get it to crash on top of this air defense and single. Go ahead and drop them both, crash it right here, and come on, get the air defense and sweeper, please. Air defense goes down, sweeper should go down. We definitely got the second air defense as well. Electro Dragon still up nice and strong here. So we're looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and send in a dragon here, gonna help us with our funnel. Whoops. Okay, the chain from the Electro Dragon is gonna mess us up a little bit here. My king is gonna go, okay, the dragon sent him in the correct direction. Awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and get the queen in behind and eventually, hopefully break them into this compartment. Let's see. So we're gonna hit our dragons in from the top here. and we should be looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and send everything in. Heroes are going to work through just fine down here, so we're not going to break them in just yet. Queen is doing a pretty good job, and the king is going to definitely tank for quite a while. Don't need to drop any spells for the dragons just yet. As they approach this single and air defense, we will start to freeze and rage them up. We're gonna go ahead and actually let them get into the, there we go, we're gonna drop the rage there through the storage and the clan castle sweeper, all of that good stuff. Let's go ahead and freeze this single and all this stuff over here. Let's see, Queen is now breaking through the wall. Let's help her out with some wall breakers. We really need these dragons to go target the single. One targets the single, but he's also getting roasted by the single at this time. Man, this is getting pretty rough. The dragons really need a path over to this single target Inferno. One more does, but again, it's getting targeted, so this single is probably going to stay up through this dragon as well, but it's the last thing on the base, and it looks like we can pop the queen's ability. The dragon should take care of this single, even though it was the last thing up, but it was roasting those dragons. We got it done nonetheless, and this one worked a lot better than the first one. Had a really good path. The Sui on the heroes went very well. They created a really good funnel, and both stayed up until the end of the raid, and the dragons took care of the rest of the base. So this one went swimmingly. So 652,000 gold and 483,000 elixir on this one. Only 3,500 dark, but like I said, it's getting really hard to find a decent amount of loot here in Master 3. So let's jump on back to home base, and we're going to train up one more army. Look at that, got the star bonus. That's going to help us out probably at the end here. Go ahead and request for another Electron in the CC, and I wanted to show you guys one of my attacks that I had recently. It's not the Electron Dragloon, it's actually Electron Lalo. I was just running it for a while, and I found this awesome base. 900,000 golden elixir and 7,000 dark elixir, but the crazy thing is the Electron and Sui value that I got. So the Electron's going to come in over here at 3 o'clock, sending in the blimp after 2 tests. Coco Loon's going to drop the early clone and rage and crash the blimp right onto that air defense. The Electro Dragon's going to get some tremendous value. Went ahead and early poisoned over the queen because nothing pulled the clan castle out, and I figure if there was something in it, the poison would be in their radius anyway. They would travel over to our air troops on the right side. The balloons are still working through. I got the king in as soon as that Electro Dragon took out that one building. The Electro Dragon's actually going to turn around now. King going to work through, and I sent the queen in as well behind, sending in a few balloons and a few minions to kind of Coco Loon for the minions and also kind of distract as well. We really want this collector to go down, and that way we can break in our heroes to this compartment to get a single in air defense. If there was a clan castle, we would take care of that as well, even though we already used our poison, but we were sure there was nothing in there that could affect our balloons anyway. So King is going to work through the single target Inferno, still up full health after popping the ability. Queen's going to work through the clan castle, and we already at 44% of the base taken down. The Electro Dragon is still working strong up there on the top right, taking out some extra buildings for the path for the Lalo. 48%, 50% now, and the Sui isn't even done. I haven't even started my Lalo whatsoever. So the Queen is still working through the base, full health, still has her ability. At 55%, we still have not started our Lalo yet. The Electro Dragon finally goes down. At 56%, we started the Lalo portion of this attack. We crushed this Town Hall 10. This pretty much maxed Town Hall 10 besides the heroes. I think the heroes are rushed. Yeah, the King is level 23. I don't know the level on the Queen because she is already taken down, but pretty much max as far as defenses go, and we absolutely destroyed it. And that just shows you the strength of the Electron Lalo at Town Hall 10. And I really didn't even need to use my spells, but I decided to go ahead and spend them because I didn't want to have to mess with the next army, you know. Actually, matter of fact, I think right after this one or shortly after this one, I switched over to the Electron Dragloon, so I really needed those haste spells out of there anyway. But we're gonna go ahead and 4x through the rest of it. I spent actually only 1 haste, and I wasted the other 2 as swag because, like I said, I wanted to get them out of the army. But this was some amazing loot with the Electron Lalo attack strategy, my personal favorite at Town Hall 10. As you can see, it destroys Town Hall 10 bases. But as soon as we get our clan castle, we will go back out for the last attack of the video and hopefully triple one last time with this Electron Dragloon attack strategy. Okay, we're gonna give this base a shot. It's a nearly dead Town Hall 11 base. The X-Bows seem to have ammo in them, but the Infernos are down. The Eagle Artillery may be a problem, but what we're gonna try to do is get the Electron into the core there and take out the Eagle. That's gonna be our only objective with the Electron, and whatever else it gets, that's gonna be a bonus. So I think what we're gonna do here is, let's see, we have a sweeper to fight here. We can come in behind it, but we won't get too much extra. You know what? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come in from this side, and we'll go ahead and Coco Loon right here. And apparently there's nothing in the clan castle either, so that is a plus. We're gonna try to get the crash right over the X-Bow and air defense maybe. Let's go ahead and double clone, rage, crash right there, get the air defense taken care of. The Eagle should go down, awesome. And let's see, the Electro Dragon's gonna do some work over here. All these buildings are so close together. The Queen went down already, and we already have 20% of the base taken care of. Balloons getting hammered on by this air defense, but all in all, we're doing okay. Let's see where the Electro Dragon goes so we'll know where we need to put our heroes. Let's see, we do have some corner huts to take care of as well. So Electro Dragon is going to take care of most of this over here. So let's send in the heroes right about here. We're going to try to just help them out with some wall breakers and then send in the Queen behind the King there. And let's see, I guess we'll just start a dragon here, and we'll deal with the corner huts as they come along. We're hoping that the Queen will get this air defense, so we'll only have 2 to contend with, and we should be pretty easily taken. This should be pretty easily taken down with the dragons after that. So only one thing to worry about, and that's pretty much this sweeper down here, and really don't have to worry about it. So let's go ahead and send everything in. We'll go ahead and early freeze over this air defense, let these dragons and balloons work into it. Queen is still up with a lot of health and an ability left over, so we should be looking pretty good for the triple. And this was a ton of loot on this Town Hall 11, and it was a pretty easy find actually. We didn't have to search that long, so we may not have to drop on out of masters. Let's get this rage working through here, speed everything up, and we'll go ahead and freeze over this air defense, try to make sure it gets taken care of. It does, and now it's just pretty much clean up. The only really thing we have to worry about is the Archer Tower and Tesla. The Wizard Tower is not going to do a ton of damage to the dragons, and the Queen, like I said, still has her ability. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and pop that and get through the last few defenses here, and that's going to be the triple. All we have to do is wait for the dragons to run around and grab the corner huts. Queen should make it to the right one. Dragon's going to make it to the 2 up on the left. Oh, there was another Tesla. I was not paying attention, but that's okay. Now looks like all we have to do is take care of this builder hut, and that is the triple with the Electron Dragloon. Of course, this was a partially dead base, a rushed base, and you know, a rush Town Hall 11 is not really that great against a full Town Hall 10, especially of my skill level, of course. No, I'm just kidding. But that was some really good loot. Only 600,000 gold in the elixir, but 9,000 dark elixir off of that base. And we definitely need the dark elixir to upgrade our king. He's got 4 levels to go. I do have a hammer for that final level, so I'm looking to get him up to 40 ASAP so we can just stay in war always. But we're not going to be upgrading the king today. We don't have anywhere near enough loot. We're about halfway there, and we don't have time to farm that much dark elixir today. So all defensive upgrades going to be happening today. Now, I'm not going to train up another Electron Dragloon because I actually really shouldn't have trained this one up either. I have some war attacks I need to get into, and I need to start cooking those armies pretty quickly. So we're going to leave this alone. We'll go ahead and request for troops once again, though, since we do have this army cooked up. We'll go ahead and use that later on. We have 3 builders to use, and I'm thinking we're going to do 1 more air defense going to max, and probably another wizard tower down as well, and that'll leave us with 1 more builder to use. So let's go ahead and get this started. 3.8 million gold into another air defense, 5-day, 2-hour upgrade, and we're going to get that moved over to the max side of the base. We've been kind of rearranging as we go to make sure our traps can fit, but I just don't know exactly how I'm going to arrange the base yet, because this is looking a little goofy and the defenses don't all fit like I want them to. But as we move more and more things to the max side of the base, we'll be moving the walls down further and further to help us out with that. Let's go ahead and get another wizard tower going to level 8, which is not max for... Whoa, I don't have the loot. This was my plan. Let's go ahead and take what's in the treasury. That should get us... No, not quite there. So we'll go ahead and go all the way down here and take this 500,000 gold, and that will put us over. Now let's get this wizard tower going to level 8, and it's not going to max. They have 2 levels at Town Hall 10, so it's going to stay right where it is. 3-day, 9-hour upgrade on that one. So The last builder we're going to use today is actually going to be on this air bomb, and yes, it's going to be the final upgrade for this air bomb. It's going to be going to max level 4, and it's actually a catch-up upgrade. Thank you, Trent, for the troops there. Thank you very much. And so 850,000 gold into that. We're gonna have to dip back into the silver pass loot, get this million gold, and get this thing upgrading. So 850,000 gold. This catch-up upgrade is finally gonna be finished, and the air bombs will be complete for Town Hall 10. Let's go ahead, 20-hour, 20-minute upgrade, move it on over to the max side of the base. So actually tomorrow we'll have another builder back and potentially be able to put that king down to 37. Now, we also have a lab upgrade to do. Let's go ahead and jump on in here. And let's see, I believe we did the P.E.K.K.A last time, but it gets another upgrade at Town Hall 10. Gonna hold off on that for the moment. And we're gonna save the Dark Elixir for the King upgrade. We're gonna try to grab that upgrade sometime in the next day. So I guess really what we're gonna do is put the P.E.K.K.A down once again. Let's see, do I have a Book of Fighting somewhere? I do actually have a Book of Fighting. How much loot do I have laying around? Let's see, 1,000,000 elixir. So 1.5 million elixir. I don't know if I have enough to do a second upgrade. So we're going to hold off on using the book currently. We're just going to go ahead and put down the P.E.K.K.A because we don't have enough loot to put another thing into the lab besides if I use Dark Elixir, and I really want to finish my king as fast as I can. So we're going to go ahead and put the P.E.K.K.A down for almost 6 million elixir, and tomorrow, if I can farm enough elixir, I might go ahead and use that book in the next episode. So stay tuned for that, but we're going to go ahead and upgrade the P.E.K.K.A to level 6, 6-day, 19-hour upgrade, and we could maybe start doing some P.E.K.K.A Bobat or P.E.K.K.A Smash, or maybe a Hope attack. But we're gonna have to wait on that to see if we can have this P.E.K.K.A strong enough by that time. So let's go ahead and upgrade the P.E.K.K.A. Like I said, not gonna use the book, gonna let this ride on through. So actually don't have any loot. I was gonna say we can put the rest of the loot into walls, but I don't have any loot to put into the walls, besides of course what is in that silver pass, but I want to hold on to that just in case I need it. As you can see, it comes in pretty clutch. But that's all I have for you today. So thank you guys for tuning into this episode of my Town Hall 10 Let's Play. You're all amazing, and I will see you in the next one.